welcome back to the Kluver Vibes YouTube channel. My name is Victoria and my last video was in regards to budgeting. This video is going to be talking about cash envelopes, what they are, how much I save for them, and how I make them. So cash envelopes to me are little savings accounts. We have a goal on some of them that we want to hit. For example, those would be referred to mainly as sinking funds. For example, Christmas. We want to save $400 for Christmas. That's a goal. We're going to put a little bit money into that envelope each check so that we save for it. That's little savings accounts. Now there's also ones that are variable ones, and could be our car maintenance account. That one we're going to put money into them ongoing without a goal in mind. We're just always going to replenish and fill that one up. And then number 2, cash envelopes help us learn our money habits. For example, we used to swipe that debit card all the time. I used to work at a bank where Starbucks was in the same shopping center. I would swipe that sucker at Starbucks once a day, if not even more, and that was no joke. So when we stopped using our debit account, we ended up using cash for ourselves. For example, Seth and I have a $40 his and her budget. He gets 40, I get 40, and we can spend it on whatever we want. When you start spending your own cash, like handing it over, and you're like, oh my gosh, I only have $15 left from that 20, you're like, eek, and then you start winding down and you see your money go, it makes a big difference. So we learned that when we physically gave people money, it made us consciously decide, do we really need that item or do we not need that item? And then they also help you prepare for the unexpected. For example, our car registration, that comes once a month. If we aren't ready for that account, and let's say it comes out at the beginning of the month when the majority of our bills come out, that's gonna suck for us because we weren't expecting that bill. But now when we have a cash envelope and we contribute each month towards that, we know that that money is gonna go for the car registration when it's due. So I highly suggest having a car registration for yourself because that is an unexpected one. Now you're probably wondering, do I use a checking account? Of course I do. Our checking account takes care of our bills. So our mortgage, our water bill, SGG&E, that is going to take care of all our electronic payments. Second, it takes care of gas. We do not pay gas with cash. I was like, that rhymes. But we don't pay gas with cash. We use our debit card on that. So we set a budget though, and let's say it's $70 because Seth works from home, so we don't drive a lot. And we just subtract on a piece of paper from that 70 whenever we go to the gas station. And then it also holds a cushion for us. So that cushion varies. So it could be $500, it could be less. That's gonna just be there in case we have to use our debit card if we shop online for something and then we have to go to the bank and replenish. It helps us in that meantime. Whenever we have to wait to go to the bank, it already has the money in there to take care of unexpected charges that we have. Creating cash envelopes, these are things I want you to keep in mind. Yearly subscriptions. Ours are Amazon, Costco, and auto registration. We save 3 envelopes for those, and we put in a little bit of money each paycheck for that. I would suggest looking at what comes out yearly for you and then dividing that by 12 so you know how much money is going to need to be contributed each month into that envelope. Next, look at your variable categories. Ours could be groceries, Joy, our dog, it could be entertainment. Those are little accounts that we're going to put a little bit of money each paycheck for, and then we always have some money in there. Then you want to think about fun things. So don't forget about having some fun when you're on a budget. We have our entertainment account, but you can create a little bit of everything. We have an entertainment account, but we also have now created a Halloween account. We did not have one last year, and this year I made sure to include it. We like to have a carving party. We like to have candy for the neighbors. We like to go to pumpkin patches and carve pumpkins. Last year, what we did is we took money from a grocery account. We took some from the entertainment account. We just took funds wherever we had it. But this year, we'll be better prepared by having an envelope solely for Halloween. There are two options when it comes to envelopes. You can have your free options where you create it yourself, or you can purchase envelopes. This was the first year I actually purchased envelopes. It was like a hard decision for me because I always created them, but then I wanted something different. These are a gift account, so I put little stickers on them, and I had like a little label so that you wouldn't see our bank's name on it, and it was just fun for me to do. Then entertainment, this is how we did it. And then these I bought from the Budget Mom. So you have a little like coloring thing on them, the goal date, and then the deposit amount, however much you want. I don't know if I would buy them again personally, because you are doing the crafts at home and you're spending like 10 bucks on a file, and then you're printing it and you're paying extra for that. It's just a thought. She does have free options on there as well, but I may not purchase them again. And that's just my honest review on them. Then to end the video, I'm going to tell you about our envelopes, our personal envelopes. Every person's going to have a different system to themselves. You may add more, you may add less envelopes. I personally like to have an envelope for everything, because if it's not in the budget, I feel wrong spending it. It's probably a mindset that now I have from being on a budget. So anything I think of will now be in a budget. For example, we have a Kluver birthday fund. This is for all of us. So this is for Seth, myself, Han, and Luke. Each of us will have a certain amount saved for ourselves in our budget. It also helps for his, like, our little one's birthday party, if they're gonna have one, or their gifts. We have money for them. Halloween, as you heard, we have Halloween. We're saving $6 every paycheck for this. It's going to pay for candy, it's going to pay for pumpkin patches, it's going to pay for pumpkins. So I'm so excited to have money for that already set aside. We have money for our subscriptions, Amazon. So for example, Amazon's $120 a year. We're going to divide that by 12 to have the money saved for it. Costco, it is $60 a year. And we've actually seen if the business membership is going to be worth it, or the executive is worth it for us. And it wasn't. The lady saw how much we're spending after we upgraded, and she was like, no, you guys should go back down because you're not spending enough. So that's our Costco. We have one for Christmas. So we're saving $20 every paycheck, and that way we have money set aside. This is also going to help for November. If you see any good deals or something like that, we'll always have money already in the envelope. We have our diaper for our little baby. So we have diaper fund for him, for wipies, diapers, Aquaphor, anything of that sort will come from this account. We now have a doctor copay. We didn't have one before, but now we do. This is if our little one has unexpected doctor visits that are not already scheduled. We have money for a copay on that. Car registration. This is the one that I highly suggest everybody have. I would take a look at what you paid last year, or if you have a bill coming up, how much did you spend, and divide that by 12. It's going to help you. Trust me. Beauty account. This takes care of our haircuts, my makeup, any lotions, anything of that sort. We put in $30 every 2 weeks for that. Miscellaneous, things for items you didn't account for. For example, Seth recently picked up his mom from wrist surgery. So we had to purchase her prescription, and then he bought her some food for afterwards, so she always has in the refrigerator. We took it from our miscellaneous account. It's something that we weren't expecting, and we already had money for it. So that helps a lot. Like I said, we have one for our dog, Joy Girl. This is going to take care of her food and grooming appointments. We have, I'm going to just hold them now. We have a clothing account. So that way, if I ever want to spend or we did family photos and I needed to buy Seth a shirt to go with our outfits. It came out from the clothing account. We spend $15 every 2 weeks. I want to bump it up, but when you bump it up from something else, you have to take from something else. So I haven't thought of that yet. Optometrist, this is for Seth's glasses. We're trying to save $150 by the end of the year so he has money for a new set of glasses. We have vitamins for my prenatals. Since I'm still breastfeeding, I have to save money for vitamins for the prenatals. And then chiropractor. So for this account, anytime I already saved the amount to go visit the chiropractor, I will stop saving. Once I use it after I get adjusted, then I will replenish more. That one I think I saved $20 every 2 weeks. Repairs and tires comes in handy. If you ever need tires, oil changes, any maintenance on your car, save for it. We save $46 every 2 weeks, and this has been a lifesaver. Grocery budget, we spend $2.50 every 2 weeks, and this time we're really trying hard not to go over budget. We have $5 left, and we're doing so good. Repairs for the house. This is in case we need to change a light bulb. We have something go wrong in the house, so we have money saved up for it. Deposit, I created an envelope for deposit, so if I need to run to the bank but I don't have time to go like right away, I'll start storing the money in here so that when Seth or myself go to the bank, we have the money in here and then we just deposit it into the bank account. Our gift account, okay. How many times have you forgotten somebody's birthday? Not anymore. Or if you did, you'll have money. We save $50 every 2 weeks for birthdays. We literally have 3 birthdays this month. And that way we always have money for somebody's birthday in case it comes up and we forget, we have money in here. Entertainment account. So far we save $60 every 2 weeks. I want it to be more, but that's what it is. And honestly, it's just for eating out. So maybe it shouldn't be for more. And then anniversary. This is going to take care of it's going to be our 9th anniversary this year. So we're saving, I think, $8 every paycheck. And that way we have money for either a nice date night or just to have a gift for ourselves. We haven't decided yet, but it's nice to have an envelope to decide for when the time comes. All right, so those are my envelopes. And like I said, every envelope is going to be different for yourself. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. If you have questions, shoot them down below. I'll be happy to answer. You can also follow me on Instagram under Kluver Vibes and vote for the next YouTube video. Bye.